Tom here, Battle Rap Resume, back with a new video series entitled Tryout Time Warp, where I'm going to be taking 5 battlers I'm a huge fan of, going back and examining their debut battle, considering the clash itself as a historical battle rap artifact, as well as looking at how the battlers developed from then to now. And today we're going to be looking at Charron, Oshea, Sue Surf, Soul, and Pat Stay. As always, if you dig the show, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, subscribe on iTunes, all the links down below, and be sure to let me know as well what battlers I should reminisce on in the next edition. Alright, let's get into it. Charron. Had to start with Triple C, but just before we get into the battle, let's relive the glory of these 09 King of the Dot intros.
King of the Dot! Put your money where your mouth is. Time to man up, you got something to prove. Fighting for dollar signs, money walks in the country, y'all. Alberta, Canada wide.
King of the Dot! So yeah, these are early days, 09, Charron 17, World Star Hip Hop on the footer, people using MySpace as well, the judges being introduced before the actual battlers. Word to MySpace, by the way, Sandman with possibly the most awkward MySpace address I've ever seen.
It's your boy James, aka the Sandman, North Star Music, the picture on your sister's dresser.
Sandman kicks us off and he's just cliche incarnate, really, throwing the shirt he just showed down at Charron's feet at the start of the round, and even talking to Organic.
Face it, kid, you're weak in denial, and after this battle, I'm probably gonna go to jail for beating this child. Use a bitch cat, you'll get hit fast, Organic, man. Me and you should be sued for me facing him. This is one hell of a mixed match. What I'm getting at is he don't stand a chance.
Charron obviously comes in with a stack of flips, and there and then a legend was born.
Round 1, it's on Charron.
Yo, judging by the shirt, I guess you're repping North Star. But if anyone's impressed with your bars, they gotta ask backwards, like dyslexic porn stars. Listen to this. Look it, come on, literally, everyone knows that this bitch would get murked. Yellow is your group color? Did one of your wiggers piss on your shirt? My freestyle game can murk this fake. My words are great. Did your shirt get replaced with the urinal cake?
Look, his android hand movements might be a little rusty, but his mind is sharp, and the crowd are lapping this up.
Who the fuck cares? You couldn't step your shit up if you moved your toilet upstairs.
Sandman unsurprisingly has the crowd sleepy for the rest of the battle. Charron cooks him. You know, the freestyle isn't quite there. Sometimes it can peter out, but it's still better than anything that old Sandy can conjure.
I'm killing this cat, I'm ill when I rap. I don't care what you say, my freestyles go for 1 billion, cat. And listen, I keep going, cause this cat's a fake. I'll keep going, my raps are great, and you have to make a new mixtape, cause your album's fake.
You can see throughout the battle that Organic is really excited, by the potential of Charron, and why wouldn't you be? And look what he's became for King of the Dot and beyond. The verdict is called, and we even get a little interview at the end.
Man, you're gonna get your judge's decision in a minute. Right. Alright, Joe, King of the Dot, put your money where your mouth is. Just had a hot battle. The winner goes to my man on my right.
It was a good battle. I came freestyle. Gotta give it to my man Triple. He spit it hot.
Yeah, man, this is good shit. You know, we both came. We tried to give the audience a show. We come freestyle, a few written lines, bring the rebuttals and everything. Just proud to be King of the Dot. Shouts to Rugged Culture, Orleans, my boys who came, and Organic King of the Dot for doing this. Want to come back? I'm coming for you, Hollow Him.
Yeah. Oshea. Pretty sure this is the first ever Don't Flop battle, technically, back when it was DF Street Battles. I mean, look at all this crowd coming down. It's so charming. We're seemingly in Jigsaw's basement, with the only natural light being that above the exit signs. Too Easy comes with the fake out in the beginning, and then switches up with a few decent punches. I mean, decent by 2008 UK standards.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm tight. I'm white. Hit him with a knife, yo. Someone give me a mic. Yo, I'ma start actually battling him. After those first 10 seconds of me spitting, he was like, shit, I might actually win. Yo, because I rap with skill. He heard say don't flop when I bought a pack of Viagra pills.
One of the amazing things about Oshea is that he's always been Oshea. Even here, way back when, I think George Bush was technically still president at this time. I mean, coming with those multis arranged around cultural touchstones.
You don't want to step to this, he doesn't even know who Necro is. He just heard the word sexist and came because he's possessed by dicks. I'm the best to spit. You're a little pussy. You're too scared to watch the extra clips on the special edition of The Exorcist.
45 seconds, Oshea up 2. Let's go.
Yo.
Too easy, kind of, you know, paddles water through. But honestly, Oshea is fully formed. You know, he's got that manic absurdity, that projection, that hilarity. He would only go on to develop these tenets as it went forward.
Of course I put on a bit of weight, it's only because your ma's pussy is me fucking dinner plate. Serious. Next time you saw one of these out, come and see me if you want to see skill. Ladies, if you want to learn DVD series 301 Tree Hill, it wouldn't be too easy.
Love seeing young Kruger in the back there, and it wouldn't be an Oshea battle if he doesn't freestyle most of his third and end it with something that's jokingly racist.
Coming off the top, unorthodox, I call the shots. I'll catch you in his corner shop.
45 seconds, yo. Let's hear it for these two.
Sue Surf. Alright, we're back in the day. We're in Block City TV now, and pretty groundbreaking league. I mean, you know, most leagues have titles for the host and the battlers, but what league can you think of that announces the outcome of the coin toss?
Who want to do the coin toss? You want to go? You want to pick?
Toss.
What you got?
You got heads.
Heads? Come on, man. Come on. I don't need all that. It's tails. It's on you, my nigga. It don't even matter, like.
Yeah, just in case you missed it, and Surf kicks us off, and, you know, like Oshea, he's fucking Surf. Like, his presence, his engaging style, his volume, the projection, he's just captivating, and he's not adverse to referencing off-kilter stuff, you know, like witches, or think of the, you know, the dog scheme versus Nitty, and here he's evoking some farm animals.
Come through. I'll show you how to do this shit. You ain't cop a doodle doing some rooster shit. I cop and do my doing some ruthless shit. Invisible top be dropped on some stupid shit. But a bitch give me top on some stupid shit.
Like Sandman, we never saw Torch again, and that's probably a good thing.
Listen. It's Torch, known as the best ever, holding the best cheddar, whipping that Lexus IX, hoping I stretch when I flex, knowing this pest where I rest, but I don't pay him no mind. I have to stretch on my gas, but I ain't trying to kill, rhyming ill, sign the deals, hoping with my grind fulfills.
Into round 2, and it's already overkill at this point. And shouts to Block City TV, by the way, again ahead of the curve, employing sound effects this time underneath the bars. I mean, sure, it does kind of sound like someone copied a snippet by accident rather than a shell case dropping, but still.
And I never duck beat. I got toys in the hood. Think about running? They think about Ricky from Boys in the Hood. Bullseye. Just one target when that last spark. Get your whole ass on. I'ma give you a head start. But that silly stuff. Cause when that semi bust.
Clearly in front of greatness, Torch runs out of batteries.
I was in the kitchen. Get down on them dips and you're found to be missing. Found.
This the tap out round right here. I ain't gonna stop till he tap out. I ain't gonna stop till he tap out.
And yes, Surf continues. Mr. I don't need to write a third round goes effectively unlimited. Just keeps hammering Torch down. And Torch tries to fight back later on, but obviously the rest is history. Soul. And of course I had to mention Soul, my favourite battler, as many of you know, and someone who's been doing this a surprisingly long time. This battle was uploaded April 2010, this is DF Scotland's debut event. Weedy kicks us off, Weedy who still battles by the way, and gets some funny punches that develop well in the room.
Now let's examine this, Wayne. Whapping me an accent that's fake, like I dragged you past the border, your vernacular changed. It's strange, you're on me dignity, you're not the type I'd want to be. You're the type to piss yourself to generate some body heat.
And Soul's opening gambit, his starting entry into battle rappers, became a bit of a mythic line amongst us acolytes. So let's listen.
Round 1, let's go.
I stay humble, spitting ravenous flames. You get big-headed on tracks that are average and lame.
Yes, stay humble, spitting ravenous flames, which Eric Foreman pointed out is actually technically low-key fire, if you think of the construction, which is crazy and no doubt unintentional, but still, look, maybe I'm biased. No, wait, I'm definitely biased, but Soul isn't as bad as some would lead you to believe here. The problem is, though, when your opponent is saying stuff like this, it's hard to win.
Your picks on the net then fought fair enough, but straight up, you look like James Blunt after 8 blunts getting face fucked.
Weedy just cuts through, while Soul is a little overly wordy. There's still some terrific stuff from Soul throughout this battle. I love this section in particular.
You lack original jokes, concepts, haymakers and threat. So don't blame the statement distress for his bars being played to the death. I mean, it must be hard to think outside the box when it's the shape of your head. Stop facing it now. This battle's curtains for you, hater.
Soul kicks off the third with, some of his patented, ingenious name flips, but unfortunately a choke emerges, and like Torch before him, the crowd are just merciless.
Could smoke buckets of weed, this faggot still wouldn't be a trouble for me. You could drop a couple of E's, you still wouldn't get the WD. Because it's...
Cut the shit!
Compared to the composure of Weedy, this third is a little pockmarked, unfortunately, but still ends with just, you can imagine Soul spitting this to Raptor years later.
There ain't anyone iller than me, Duke, and I'll leave butterflies in your stomach when I wind you with my caterpillar boots. There we go, there we go. Yeah!
Pat Stay. And here we are at one of the originals, one of the originators, the Elements League. Pat still with the comedic streak in his intro. And I love the idiosyncrasies of these early days, like the fact that not only we get the rules of the battle read out by the host, but they're plastered across the screen in some unreadable red font.
3 minutes, 2 rounds apiece. Hey, 3 minutes, 2 rounds apiece. No talking in between. 2 rounds? No touching. You get 30. 2 rounds. 3 rounds. 3 rounds. 2 minutes around. 2 minutes apiece.
The demeanor, the magnetism. I mean, this is the sucker free boss right here already, and he's clowning hard.
That's bad. That's bad. Yo. Admit it, you poor as shit. Admit it, you poor as shit. He should be holding a sign that says, "Please sponsor. I'm broken. I look like a sea monster." Yo. And when I rap, I sound like I have lung cancer. I'm from the pubs and my mom's a dancer that fucks for bus transfers.
Critical, fights back with conviction, but nothing impressive pen-wise.
Fuck a Colt 45 anthem. Yep. Grab a pint of spit a beer and I will make Pat fall over like Winter's hair.
Pat's so expert at gunning down foibles, and here he points to Critical's voice.
Honestly though, what's wrong with you, bro? Is there a frog in your throat or did you swallow a whole carton of smokes? See, I think he just fakes that voice so no one knows he's feminine. Blah, 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 blah. You fucking overgrown gremlin.
Prop game is an early tactic, for most battlers starting out, and Pat, he really did this.
He could use some more vagina, because a girl wouldn't look his way if there was a unicorn behind him. You need to quit rap altogether because you a pussy, you know it. Here, take this. It will help you stop flowing. Sorry. He's only 16. He's only 16. That's a tampon, son. I got that from your grandma's sandbox cunt.
And finally,
the winner goes to...
Yo, say it loud.
Pat Stay.
My boys that came out, my little buddy back then, when you guys going back in the Navy, my boy. What's up? All my boys that came out straight up. Samson, you should have came. That's disrespect.
Alright, so there you have it. As I said before, let me know the next 5 battlers or any battlers you want me to check out in the comments down below, and we'll do that on the next edition of Tryout Time Warp. Subscribe to the channel, check us out on iTunes, head over to Patreon, go back through the archive, all that good stuff. And until next time.